What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Educated Barfly. Today we're doing, well, it's arguably a pop culture cocktail and it's arguably a modern tiki cocktail. It's actually both a pop culture cocktail and a modern tiki cocktail. It is called a Tony Rocky Horror and it was created by Sam Ross at Attaboy in 2017. So it's a pretty contemporary cocktail. It's very recent, I would say. So what I love about this cocktail is that it is named after a character in a movie that you never actually see the character. He's only mentioned by two other characters. Let's take a look at the clip.
You remember Antoine Rockamora, half black, half Samoan, used to call him Tony Rocky Horror?
Yeah, maybe fat, right?
I wouldn't go so far as to call the brother fat. I mean, he got a weight problem. What's the nigga gonna do? He's Samoan.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. What about him?
Well, Marcellus fucked him up good. Word around the campfire is it was on account of Marcellus Wallace's wife.
So what'd he do, fucker?
No, nothing that bad.
Well, then what then?
Gave her a foot massage.
Foot massage. That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Then what'd Marcellus do?
Sent a couple of cats over to his place. They took him out on his patio, threw his ass over the balcony. Nigga fell 4 stories. Had a little garden down at the bottom, closed in glass like a greenhouse. Nigga fell through that. Since then, he kind of developed a speech impediment.
That's a damn shame.
So what's great about that is that like Tarantino's such a masterful writer that he creates, first of all, that's probably, Tony Rocky Horror is probably arguably one of the best names in cinema history. I just love that name. It's such a, and then like the description between Sam Jackson and John Travolta when they're talking about what happened to Tony Rocky Horror is so descriptive, and it is like one of the great, I guess, kind of exchanges, dialogue exchanges in cinema. I really love it. So I want to do this cocktail. It is very simple, easy to make, not a lot of specialized ingredients. There's a couple of little notes about it, but we'll get into it as we go. So the first thing we're going to do is just a dash of absinthe, and I'm just going to use a dropper, and just like, don't just do like half a dropper is about a dash, in my opinion. IMO, in my humble opinion. Then we're going to do half an ounce of Orgeat, which is almond syrup. 1 ounce of lime juice. And that's kind of a weird way to sort of do it, but there's too many tall things there. And 3/4 of an ounce of Falernum. So Falernum is a rum-based liqueur. You can actually make it on your own. Jeff Berry has a recipe in one of his books. Well, he has it on his app, Total Tiki. So, but it's called Falernum No. 9, and you can kind of make it your own. It's basically a spiced rum-based liqueur, or you can get this Falernum, the John D. Taylor's, which is our most common Falernum that you find in stores. Then we're going to do, recipe calls for 1.5 ounces of Jamaica Rum, so we're using Appleton 12. And then another 1/2 ounce of pot still rum. So I wanted to use this Dr. Bird, which is Jamaican pot still rum. It's so flavorful. And you're just going to do 1/2 ounce. And that's all she wrote. So then what we're going to do is we're actually using, I turned my pellet ice into crushed ice because it kind of melted together a little bit and then went and got refrozen, which pellet ice does not like. We're just going to do a little dash into our tin. And we're just like, literally just to get the dilution going and just to get the chill going. I'm using a 14-ounce Collins glass. You can use a shorter one, but you're going to get less ice into your glass, and the ice is really what's going to dilute it as it's sitting in that crushed ice. So I like to add a bunch. And this is just to like kind of get it down to temp, sort of get that chill and dilution going. We're going to pour that into our glass. And then we're just going to add crushed ice on top. I just sort of press it down to sort of pack it in there. And then we're just going to garnish with a lime wheel. and some freshly grated cinnamon. And right here I'm using cassia, which is a little bit different than the other kind of cinnamon. So the cassia cinnamon is really soft, so you got to be kind of ginger because it comes off in kind of big clumps if you don't. So be a little ginger if you're using that type of cinnamon. All right, and then we're just going to stick our straw in, our Surfside sip, and give it a taste. You know, even though it has like quite a bit of falernum, it's still not overly sweet. It is really nicely balanced. You've got a lot of lime to provide that tartness, but then, you know, kind of balance that out with the falernum. That Dr. Bird is just like so flavorful. And it's just like such a nice hit of that like Jamaican hogo. That hogo is sort of that indescribable, not indescribable, but it's that like hard to describe kind of banana, tropical goodness that you get in Jamaican rum. I could definitely see myself just crushing these, but the thing is that it actually has quite a lot of alcohol in it, so if you crush these, be careful, okay? And there you have it, my friends. The Tony Rocky Horror. Oh, by the way, if you like our channel, please hit like and subscribe. I faked Marius out. He was just about to go press the stop button, and then I was like, oh! So hit like and subscribe, and then also check us out on Patreon. We've got some exclusive content dropping there. Patreon.com/theeducatedbarfly. I will see you guys next time.